And you know what? Let me put something in perspective too. Really quick, I'll give y'all a visual analogy of. Hey guys, welcome to another Ship With Me What's Sold video. If you are new, my name is JC Mason. I'm a new reseller, 8 months in, and really enjoying this thrifting and reselling. I am in my soap lab. This is where I make my handcrafted soap and also ship my orders for my skincare business and my thrifting. Actually, it's all one LLC, the Pink Hippie. So both of those things are combined together into one business, and we're gonna pack today. Now, if you watched the last video, this is where I left off. And this happened while I was sleeping last night. How great is that? Poshmark VA sent out offers to likers. There is a bundle that I got that ended up happening overnight on an offer that I had sent yesterday. Yesterday. So let's get to packing. I'm gonna get these in order and we will get started. Okay, I have gone through everything, hung everything up. I put my inventory bags in here so I can take back to my room where I list and store everything, and we are good to go. We're gonna start off with the one eBay order I had. Knowing me, I'll spill it on something, and I don't wanna do that. I've had this Rebellion cardigan for the longest time. I was so excited. First I found a cream colored one, and then I found this black one. And I was so excited because it was so boho and, you know, just everything. All the things. And people liked it and liked it and liked it, but it just would not sell. Finally, I had it listed for $25. Someone on eBay liked it, or they are a watcher or whatever. I get that notification on eBay, and it's a little buzz. I sent out a $20 offer, but I had free shipping on this, so it ended up, you know, not making much on it. Again, I got it at the bins. That's typically where I shop. The Goodwill bins, the Goodwill outlet by the pound. Mine is $1.89 per pound. And what I do is I take my total haul, like the amount of items that I bought during that haul, and divide the total cost by the number of items I had. And that gives me my cost of goods. So my cost of goods was low, right at $1.20. So I didn't spend a lot on this cardigan. It's almost a duster length. So my total earnings on this was $11.40. Today is a scrubs day. It is a huge body butter making day, and I'm making 15 pounds of soap, getting ready for spring. So it's definitely comfy clothes. We're getting some rain. I do have to go back up and soak the horse's food, but I have a friend of mine coming over to man the farm for the afternoon and do the chores, which is huge. And what is really awesome with doing my soap business and reselling is I have some extra money to pay someone to help me. Isn't that awesome? I think it's just amazing. I finally come to the age where I can't do everything myself. It's just, you gotta realize, and in order to do things well, you ask for help. Sometimes, some of my help I get is volunteers. I have youth volunteers that come out. I have adult volunteers that come out that just want to give their time. And I think that's great. So this year is a big year on getting my procedures all set and putting down some really good routes. That is the plan. So this is going to Wendy in Arizona. Exciting. All right, next up are these Soho. This is a new with tags. I actually was really surprised that these were in my closet for so long, but I think one of the biggest reasons was, they're wide straight leg, They get wider. They get wider at the bottom. So not necessarily, but they're not skinny at all. Maybe it's the size. That could be the thing. But they were new with tags. Unfortunately, it got that tag there. But the other tags that were on it popped off when I was putting it in my inventory. Like, dang it. So I'm going to put those right down in there. And I will tell you what I had this new with tags Academia pocketless pull-on plaid pants wide waistband. That's what I put down on here. She got a 20% offer and bought them for $19. And my total earnings was $12.22. So these are great pants. I think we both got a good deal. Again, these I actually found at Provisions, my thrift store down the street. And at the time, it was 50-cent day. So I got these for 50 cents. Now Provisions does, they do sales all the time, but their typical clothing now is $2 per item. And then they do sales, like they even do free stuff, like come and get a basket. They really help the community a huge amount. And now they're doing a food bank for people as well, which that is great. All right, so this is Poshmark. So I'm going to use my free envelope because that's awesome. So yes, $12.22. I'm putting this on the back. This is the packing slip that I like to put in my Posh orders. They print together in my faux memo printer, which is I've had since I've had my soap business. I started my soap business 3 years ago, and it is a lifesaver for printing, for shipping labels. I remember when my oldest daughter would come over, it was when my grandson was like a couple months old, and she would come over and we would have the orders laid out on my guest room bed, and we would print on a regular printer and cut out and tape these labels on. And so now it's just like print, and it just prints them all out. It's awesome. All right, next up is a bundle. Let me, oh, I hope I have another box. All right, so this is going to be my bundle box, box number 7. And you're gonna get it together here. The video that I had, which was original vlog 48, the last video I put up was not my, I had to kind of be creative and redo the vlog because I lost all my footage. Ugh, that was horrible. Dummy me, it was my fault. Had a lot of things on my computer, and my computer was like, you are almost out of disk space, you need to do something. So I started deleting old files. Well, I didn't realize that some of the files were attached to the video I just did, so the video wasn't done uploading to YouTube. And if I just would have waited until that was done, it wouldn't have mattered if I deleted the files. So it was almost at 100%, and then it wouldn't work. It's sad. But anyway, it's said and done. And those who watched, y'all got a chance to see me making products while I talk about what's sold. So that was kind of a different content that could be, hopefully was enjoyable for y'all. So, all right, let's go with the pants first. She got 3 pairs of pants. We got this, again, I don't know why this is so long in my closet. I mean, months. Let's see, what was that other one? Oh, and I didn't tell you where it was going. This is going to Danielle in California. Those nice Soho pants. And these are a Tahari. These feel like they have never been worn. So soft. Little hemmed ankles there. Drawstring, pockets. Very nice. And so those were in my closet probably 5 months. This, surprisingly, this is the it's Carrie Underwood's athletic brand, Calia, I think is how you say it. And these are practically brand new, look practically brand new, in great condition. No pilling, no, it doesn't look like they've really ever been worn, which is pretty awesome. So I think I'm gonna put these two together. Again, there was something that was in my closet. We'll get these in a minute. Let's bundle these up. And I gotta run back in my back in my closet and get a scarf. So this bundle is from the same person who bundled 7 items in my last shipping video. So I was really excited that she was thrilled with all her items and she went shopping again, which makes me very happy that people can find cohesive things that they like in my closet and shop. So right now we're just gonna put it in here and then I'll get it all rearranged with the scarf that I tie up. Now the Columbia pants are these here. These do have some flaws, which I noted. I don't know what that was. Oh, that was a small, something fell off. Great pair of, I mean, these are a great pair of pants, but where was, oh, it has a little bit of like almost like a paint, like a white paint. But if these are going to be utilized for like hiking, I mean, everything's functional. The zippers, the buttons, the drawstring, everything's functional. And yeah, so they'll be great. One thing I've learned in small business, no matter what you do, is presentation. So whether someone buys something that is, like say, okay, I only made $11 on that cardigan. I am not gonna do anything different than in my packaging and how I present something than I would someone who spends $100 in my closet on things. So I want someone to get their item, obviously like their item, get what was listed, and feel like, wow, I got a really good deal. And you're shopping good items, good quality fabrics. Yeah, that'll get good. And your presentation is on point. They really feel like they got a great deal. And they, you know, her gonna go in here and open these up, it really feels like you're unwrapping, even though she picked them out, but it's like you're unwrapping presents. All right, the next 2 items, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, is a CNC California. This is 53% linen and 47% lyocell. And how cute is this jacket? I thought this was gonna go fast. I've probably had this in my closet for a couple of months, so not too bad. And you really do get deals. I'm just gonna double check these buttons because I didn't have them buttoned. You really do get deals when you bundle items. That's for sure. Because even by itself, I like CC California. I do get a lot of stuff from there at the bins. It's one of the things I can find. And let's go ahead and wrap this dress up with it. This is a Reba. This was a donated item. So if you're looking at my cost of this bundle, so I found this at the bins and everything else was at the bins. This was donated, so this was a free cost of goods. I just thought this was adorable. And I went ahead, not everything that is donated to me do I list, but I thought that this definitely was something I could list. And cute little ruffle on the side. Actually, I'm gonna fold that just a tad differently. So I was so happy that my friend of mine, we actually sing together on the worship team at church. She is I guess she's a dental hygienist. And I was telling her, I need to find some scrubs when I go thrifting because I would love to just like soap, like be able to be out here and making product, and scrubs seem to be comfortable. You know, they're making them really comfortable now. She's like, I've got some that don't fit me anymore. I'll bring them to you. So obviously I'm not wearing the top, but I am wearing the pants. They're not flattering, but they are comfortable. That's for sure. And they are pretty warm too. I was surprised. It gets a little chilly out here in my soap lab. So, all right. So are y'all dying to know how much did all this sell for? I will tell you. Uh-oh, that came off. I'm not the neatest wrapper. I need to be a little bit, talk about presentation. I need to be a little, it's kind of hard when it's like puffy. All right, so the total cost of this bundle was $75. Now that is with my 15% off of the 3 or more items. That's with my 15% off. So I looked at that and I was like, oh, number one, she had just bought 7 items from me. So I'm gonna give her a good deal. And, oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. It was 111, was it 111 and some change? That was the total. I offered her 75. And so she pays shipping because I'm going to have to weigh this and see if it's over shipping. Which last time it was. And I'm going to go get a scarf too. But see, that's how she's going to get her items. And it's going to fit in that bag, but I'm going to go get a scarf and tie that. So this bundle, I made $60, which to me is great. There were a lot of items in there that I've had for a long time. My cost of goods, not that dress, because that was free to me, is pretty amazing. So even if I just kind of bump up some of what I think I've spent on my, just say for instance, $5. That's really turning $5, profiting that 55. I think that's great. Let me go get a scarf. Okay, so I think this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a sample of my Calm goat milk soap. Here we go. A sample of that. So I think I'm going to put that in there for her as well. Maybe she'd like some skincare. It'd be fun. This scarf is just one that I find at the bins. I find tons. I save them. I save them from the bins. And it's nice to give a little bit with customer service. I wish I could make this a little bit better of a bow. I gotta put her packing slip on here. Should have done that first, but I get to talking. There we go. We'll just slide it right there. And bring our box over. Perfect, it fits perfect. But we gotta make sure it's not over 5 pounds. Oh, it might be. I mean, the scarf is not gonna add much weight to it, but I am gonna have to put a piece over top of this because I think it is over 5 pounds. I don't want her to cut into the scarf or to the clothes. So I am going to put one on there. And let me button this up and then we'll get the scale and see. Now I didn't get to show, I showed y'all in the original vlog 48 my tape for my skincare company that I got. It is the Pink Hippie Co. and Natural Skincare, but this is a water dispenser, so it gets sticky when water goes on it. So that's how I wrap up my skincare, which actually I did show some of that in the vlog I had to redo for that. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's 4 pounds, 6 ounces. Yay! So $5 into 55. All right, so Pamela, thank you very much again. You're awesome, and it's going to South Carolina. I hope you feel blessed and special. I think reselling is just so awesome because you can make someone's day with the things that they pick. Not everyone is going to be happy, but it's okay. All right, so this is, I've had it for a long time. Yes, so this is one, I remember because I watch McThrifty, and I think this is the one she talks about picking up. And this is a 40 double D. I've had it for a while, I will say. Oh, let me tell you, that dress that was donated, I've had for 2 weeks, like 2 weeks. I didn't have it for long, so I don't know if that helps. That's just a Reba branch. So I just stuff everything in here. Yeah, so I've had it for a while. But I will say that when I pick up bras that are like in this condition, great condition, that they eventually sell. And not saying they sell for a lot. I had it listed for probably 20. An offer was sent out, so she got it for 18. Again, still a great cost with discount shipping, great price. And I made $11.42. Now I put a little, when I wrap it, I just put a little air in it, and I'm gonna put it in a bag. But I'm gonna put this on the back first. And my thank you sticker, this. Uh-oh. And this is going to Elizabeth in Illinois. It is a very pretty bra, lacy, just nice. My hope too is that when someone orders something that they remember my closet, they remember the packaging and the quality and all those things, and that makes them come back and look. If they're looking for something, that makes them come back and want to look in my closet again. All right, next up is these pants, which I think it's really important. You know, when I went and pulled these pants out, I've had them probably 6 months, and they are St. John capris, size 18. And when I looked at my photos, when this sold, and I looked at my photos, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I list those? And then when I pulled them out, I was like, oh my gosh, these are really nice pants. The pictures did not do it justice. So I'm hoping that when she gets it, she goes, oh my gosh, these are really nice pants. That's my hope. And yeah, I was really happy that these sold. Again, probably 6 months that I've had them. Where's my notes? There we go. All right, so she, I can't even read my own handwriting. She bought them for 18 with discount shipping, so my total earnings on that was $11.42. I'm not complaining at all, or would even complain at all for 11, 12, you know, whatever. The last one that I'm getting ready to share with you, you know, had so many high hopes for it, but it's fine. It's, you know, I get low cost of goods. I'm learning. It's a process. I'm not going in debt trying to resell. I am making a profit, and like I said, my low cost of goods. I haven't thrifted though in probably 2 weeks because I have so much to list, but I may go tomorrow because I'm planning on a really big listing. I'm trying to man. This is the first year that I really had to man in this season my soap company and the thrifting, the reselling, because I started out with just that, and then it just kind of almost like fell in my lap with everything. I'm gonna check these numbers real quick just to make sure, because this one wasn't connected. So I'm just gonna make sure my order number is correct, that person is getting what they ordered. All right. This is going to Julie in Washington State. Ooh. Go. All right, last I had about 10 things relist. I did list my last video talking about my vlog. I was behind in listing. All right, isn't this adorable? This is in amazing condition. It is a vintage. It is the how do you say that? Is it a Sag Harbor? And I always want to say Sage. I don't know why. Matching skirt set. How adorable. I think what was holding this behind was the size. It is polyester and spandex. It says size 10, and I always put in my listings that, you know, vintage items can tend to be a little smaller than today's sizes. That's very true, but how adorable. It's got the elastic waist on the back. I'm gonna fold this up nice. This I will probably put in a box. It does have structured shoulders, adorable, like some adorable buttons, and a sweet little floral design. It's so cute. I couldn't leave it behind. I couldn't, but I did. I had higher hopes for this. Again, it's sold. It's sold. I had it marked down on the sale that I did like last month, 35% off. And then likers were getting another 10% off if they like the item. But then I just did 2 days ago 20% off. So whoever got that 10% off got the 20% off, and she got the 20% off. So she ended up getting, it was going to be $18 with discount ship. The only thing is that she missed it and came back in and offered me 12. And at first you might go, oh my gosh, she offered you $12. But if you think about 18 with discount shipping, it'd have been about $16, maybe $15, because I would pay the discount shipping and the difference. And then Posh VA comes in and takes their 20%. So I was pretty close to what my last deal would have been. And it's been in my closet. I got it at Provisions for 50 cents. It was 50-cent day, and it's been in my closet forever. So it was time. Let it go. You need to hear that today. Let it go. It's okay. You'll find other stuff. It's a learning. I guess you want to know how much I made. Well, if I sold it for $12, you know, it wasn't a whole bunch. But hey, guess what? I made a profit. Can you believe it? Yes, I made a profit. So my total earnings was $9.05. Hey, you take that 50 cents off I spent. I'm still making. And you know what? Let me put something in perspective too. Really quick, I'll give y'all a visual analogy of what it cost me to make soap. Darn it, I didn't put the thank you on there. Okay, good. I might have to put tape on that. Because any business, anything that you have, inventory, units, anything that you have, there is a cost. You got a cost of goods. Oh, hold on, it's stuck. That wasn't too smart. It's sticky there. Why would you do that? All right, there we go. See if I can bring one of my soap things over. My loaf. Yeah, I'm gonna put a piece of tape on that because I think it's lost some of its sticky. All right, let me tell you where this is going, and then I'll show you my analogy. This is going to Elizabeth in Arizona. I really hope she enjoys that, and it's just adorable. Oh my gosh. I really thought it was gonna be, sell for like $38 or something like that. All right, let me show you all right, this is one of my soap molds, okay? This is a 5-pound soap mold. This makes 16, so I pour the soap in here. This makes 16 bars. I sell these bars for $8.50. These particular bars. My bars go all over, but from $8.50 up to $10. Actually 12. These tall ones were 12. I'm packing an order for someone who ordered 12. And I have to break down and know my cost of goods for each one. Now this takes a lot of work, and I sell the bars. So typically it costs me about $2 a bar to make. Now that's everything. That's my ingredients. That's my labels, everything. It's not counting my time, but it is counting all of my all the products that I use to make it, the oils, butters, the clays for the colors, the essential oils, all those things. Typically comes to about $2 per bar. And I'm selling them for $8.50 and up. Of course, the ones that are more expensive cost me more to make. But that puts in perspective of making a profit on something. So don't think, some people have a business model of selling something and, making that $10 off of it, making that $9 off of it because their cost of goods is low. But if you look at what I'm selling here, what it cost me, just my time and listing, and 50 cents, and I made $9.05, that's a better ratio than my per bar. You see what I'm saying? So you really put things in perspective that you can make a profit. And yes, you want to get something at the thrift store or wherever you source and sell it for more. Turn a bigger profit. Yes, obviously it's more worth your time, it's more worth your investment, all of those things. But don't undermine the things that return is a little less, because it adds up. I hope that makes sense in the analogy wise, but I put a lot of work into this and to making these bars. And, I in turn less of a profit than that suit I just packed up. Do you see it? So just think about that. Think about your business model. You're going to see a lot of people on YouTube that are like, I got this for $10 and I, flipped it for $100 or whatever, which is great. Awesome. Is it going to happen every time? No. Anyway, that's to hopefully encourage you to not be down about, I only made this much on this. If you are turning a profit, it's out of your closet. You learned a lesson. Win-win. So see you next time for more packing.